Hello everyone, welcome to today's video. To save myself having to think because my brain is not functioning, I've got my little zodiacs on cards so I don't have to think about who I'm going to go to. I'm just going to go by the order of these. See here? Da, 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 da. So first we've got Aries today. Okay, so Aries. Let's see what is going on for you guys energetically. This is going to be a bit of a mix. I'm going to play around. I want to play around with my cards, play around with how I do things, change things up a little bit. So first of all, I just want to get an energy of what is going on around you right now. What sort of your mid-month, this is a mid-month by the way, energy forecast, while I remember to tell you that. So mid-June energy, you know, mid to end of June energy for Aries. You know, what's going on, what can they expect. Don't forget as well that obviously time is fluid. So you may be feeling these effects already, or you may be feeling them, you know, within the next sort of few weeks or so. Oh, Aries, my. So we've got the Hanged Man, we've got Strength, and we have the Eight of Swords so far that have come out. Now the Hanged Man normally would be due to, and I feel like it's a bit of a mix. I do feel like we have a little bit of destiny playing its part, a little bit of divine timing, in that sometimes stuff has to be put on pause. Things have to wait. Things can't always be in motion, you know. Things don't bloom all year round, Aries, you know. Sometimes we have to nurture the garden a little bit. So I feel like there is an aspect of divine timing, but that being said, we have the Eight of Swords so close by, and that to me very much does feel like, we have that element of you also putting yourself in the hangman position. You're preventing yourself from moving forward right now. You've kind of, it's almost like your brain has just kind of, that's way too many, let's start again. It's almost like your brain has kind of gone, I can't process all this, and like shoved brakes on, and you're kind of in your head, and it's almost like you feel safer standing still than you do making any kind of movement right now, Aries. Now with that, I feel, you know, from the Hangman, we've got the Strength card. Now this very much, this very much is for me about going inwards. This is your inner strength. This is something that you're currently neglecting, Aries. I feel like this is something, can I show you what I mean as well by why I feel like it's an inner strength? Is we have the Lion here, but can you see she's putting her hand into the mouth? Like there's this strength, this trust, this going inwards is how I feel very much with this card for you. And of course we've got the infinity sign above the woman there, and this feels very much related to the fact that you are always supported. This could also be to do with decisions as well, because obviously we see that same loop on the Two of Pentacles, where there's, you know, decisions. There are two ways to go, but I feel very much this is a Leo energy, and this is upright. So this is, you know, this is strength, courage. This is about very much owning yourself, which is something that you are currently avoiding, that you are not doing, and you've kind of put yourself in this upside down position at the moment. So what I find interesting is you kind of, these four cards, first of all have blue sky, all have green grass, all have potentials for other viewpoints, for other outlooks. But currently what you're doing is you're standing still, you're staying stuck. Then you have these moments of reconnecting to yourself, to source, to strength. And then we come back to this Eight of Swords, and we are kind of bound by our own mental restrictions, because obviously Swords are very much to do with the mind, and yes, so very much links to me to your mental restrictions that you have placed upon yourself. No one has put these ties around you. No one has bound you other than yourself. So this is something that you can break free from yourself. Above, I'm very drawn to the eagle. Now, I want to know a lot more about animal symbolism. It's not something I'm so sharp on right now, so it may be something I'll look up for you guys, but I'm very aware of the eagle. This to me very much feels like freedom. I feel like freedom is within your reach. It's very much within your sights, but you're just currently holding yourself back from being free right now, Aries. Moving forward here, we've got the King of Wands. Now he is a composed energy, I want to say, but he is taking his time. Now, Wands is normally about movement. Wands is normally very much about energy, movement. You know, you're moving towards something. So I do feel like you'll start feeling these shifts in the energy going forward. I don't know why no more cards are coming out for you. I might have to pick one for you in a minute. So yeah, the King of Wands is normally very much to do with movement. Now, what I'm very aware of is this little lizard at the bottom here. Can we see? Now, I'm very drawn to the fact he's black and yellow. Now, normally, again, I don't know so much specifically to speak, but normally black and yellow in, you know, in lizards, insects, etc. is normally quite a poisonous mix, quite a poisonous colouring. But that's how this particular lizard anyway makes me feel. I feel like there is some kind of toxic situation, but what I do notice is it's at your feet. So I do feel like this is something that is currently directly in front of you, but is also coming towards the end of its sort of time and cycle. Okay, time and cycle with you, but I do still feel like it is very much within your energy, and I feel like because it's at your feet, you know, feet is grounding, feet is connection to earth. So I feel very much like this person is in your orbit and your energy right now, but I also feel like they have had a big part in molding you, so to speak. So this could be to do with childhood, but this also could be a significant like relationship that you've had in your life that has very much shaped, okay, yeah, that has very much shaped you. I don't want to say in adulthood, but in these past sort of 4, maybe 5 years. So over that period of time, if you've had any sort of intense or toxic relationships, I do feel like this could be relevant right now. And I feel like almost they still have a hold on your energy. But I do feel like you're starting to shift in movement yourself, because again, Wands, movement, energy, speed, moving forward. We've got the King. And what I'm very aware of is the fact that he's holding this, you know, this stick in his hand. This is very much about taking back your power, taking back your control. This is something that you have not been doing. As you can see here, you know, you're hanging by your foot here. You're not connecting so much to there. Your hands are behind your back here. But here, this card here, you are holding your power. You are taking your power back from this situation, from this toxicity, from your past, from your childhood, wherever that connects, whatever that resonates with, you will know. And I do feel it could be childhood or toxic relationship are definitely the ones that are standing out to me the most. So do take a think on that. So moving forward, we have the Knight of Swords. So we've got a couple of swords here, couple of swords, couple of wands. Okay. So, Knight of Swords. Now, this is about cutting through. Like, can you see the fierce, fiery energy on this one's face? We are tackling this situation head on. We are not hiding anymore. We are not letting this kind of go on behind our back or pretend that it doesn't exist. We are tackling this head on now. You know, we are determined to take our power back. You know, again, we're holding the sword in our hands. We are taking charge. This is charged energy. This is lightning. This is fiery. This is so, yeah, so interesting. So yeah, this is you taking your power back, Aries. This is you tackling things head on. You are no longer hiding, which I find very interesting, because obviously we've got the devil upright, whereas it's been coming up reverse lately. So you're not hiding anymore. You're tackling this head on. Moving on, we've got the Six of Wands. This is victory. You know, this is, we're moving forward. Again, 5 is normally the beginning of movement. 6, we are making those steps and strides forwards. We've got orange. We've got, you know, that's your solar plexus. That's your sacral chakra. That's, you know, how you love yourself. Your connection to the flow of abundance and life, whether that is money, love, fortune, or whatever that may be. Okay, interesting that we have these here. Okay, so far we have Leo's energy in here, and we also have, well, who else do we have here so far? We've got why have I gone blank? We've got a Sagittarius energy here, because that is, yeah, we've got, that is right, Sagittarius energy, sorry. minor meltdown there. So yeah, we've got Sagittarius, and we've got Libra energy and Leo energy here, very, very much. Okay, so yeah, as I said, this is victory. And again, what I'm so aware of in these 3 cards in particular is, look, hold on, let me show you. We are holding our power back. We are holding our power. We are holding our power. So we are taking our power back. You know, you are stepping into time, mid to end June. Oh, I've got the hiccups, where you're going to be taking your power back. You're taking your energy back. Your energy has been depleted. It has been scattered. It has been shattered. Actually, it's not even been scattered. Your energy has been shattered. It has been thrown absolutely everywhere at the beck and call of everyone else, and nothing to do with yourself. You have given so much of yourself to circumstance, to family, to love, to toxicity. There's definitely toxicity still around here. I'm not sure what's going on there. This could be past, again, this could be this little lizard here, but you've given yourself so much that you haven't taken that time to feel yourself, to feel your power. You have let this create mental constraints against your strength and against you moving forward and being who you are at your core. I feel like you have been hiding yourself, Aries. You have not been true to yourself. You have not been true to your thoughts, your feelings. You have allowed your judgment to be clouded, your thoughts, emotions, energy, like all of it is very, very clouded, and there's no like perspective. I almost feel like everything in your life feels a little bit out of focus, is how it makes me feel. So yes, this is you taking back your power, absolutely. Now the Devil card, what I find very interesting, and again this is what for me very much confirms some kind of toxicity, is we have this energy down here of a male and a female energy. Again, this you know, there's no like technically female male energy in tarot. It's more just the energy it brings. So you know, it could be 2 females, 2 males, male, female. One of you just may have a more masculine energy, etc, etc. But I am very drawn to the fact, first of all, that the Devil has his hand up, and I almost feel like he's saying like, wait. He's like having control over the situation again. Again, fire, very, very strong card. See, we've got quite a bit of fire here as well coming up for you. Right, anyway, so what I'm noticing is these 2 people like chained to each other here. Can we see? Like the chain goes here, it links through here, and it goes here, and then we've got the Devil in the middle. Again, now the Devil doesn't have to be such an intense way that we have learnt the word devil to be. That is not what I mean. That is not what I feel. But what I do feel is that masks are being worn on both sides. I feel like there is a lack of truth between these two people, but there is this like chain-like connection, chain-like bond that has been weighing you both down. It's definitely making the situation heavy. It is making you and your energy heavy. It is making your head heavy. I feel like you could be having a lot of headaches as well at the moment, Aries. So yeah, and I feel like you're not actually comfortable being exposed with this person. You're not happy to be vulnerable with this person. Lovely. Oh, my incense apparently is trying to clear me out. Oh, yeah. So I feel like your ability to be vulnerable with each other is very much lacking. I'm very drawn to the kind of Aries type horns that are on here as well. I think that's just reaffirming that this is your energy planted in here. Okay, why am I so drawn to that orange tree behind there? I'll ask for some more clarity on that. What is the energy and the purpose of that orange tree? Orange to me feels like quite a fresh thing, like a newness. Okay, let me just, what's the relevance of the orange tree on the Devil card for Aries? Orange tree, Devil card, Aries. Oh, okay, right, okay. So overlaying the Devil, we have the Sun card reversed. This is endings. This is letting go of a situation. This is emotional though as well, because I feel, can you see there's kind of like a sadness here? So I'm not saying that it's an easy thing. I'm not saying that it's something you look back at, you know, it's something that I feel you will reflect upon. But I feel like the more distance you have, the more clarity you will have as to the whys and reasoning behind the whole situation, because I feel like there has been more to this situation. You will have more understanding of the reason this needed to go the way it did, needed to happen the way it did, the endings that were required, and the reason it's had to end now. I feel like there is an emphasis on the fact it's ending now. There is an ending coming up to do with this chained energy that's connecting you both, that's kind of almost out of like some kind of sense of duty. I feel like this may have been said before in a reading for you, Aries, but of course I don't remember everything that I have said in previous videos, so do bear with me if that is something that has come up already. But yeah, I do feel as well, I feel like there is I'm really drawn to this wall here as well, and I feel like there's almost a sense of needing to protect yourself, protect your energy. Again, come back to yourself, come back to standing in your power, your inner strength here, and protect yourself. I feel like there is a need for a wall to be brought down. Once this has ended, I feel like there needs to be full closure this time. I feel like there needs to be a solid in between, that you know you cannot go back to this. I feel like this is an unhealthy thing to return to, but this ending will be emotional. I'm very drawn to the, you know, the blue, the water, the stars, all of this background color here. So it is going to be an emotional thing. It is not going to be easy, and it is going to weigh very heavy, I feel, to start with. But we have justice in the situation, you know, we have this sense of balance and reasoning. You know, this card, she knows what she's doing. She's not, you know, she always has clear focus, clear direction, clarity. She's upright, you know, she's got her finger on the book there. She knows what page she's turning to. She knows the purpose. So I feel like moving through this, you know, you've got these victories. You're coming back to yourself. You're ending chapters that no longer serve you. You're beginning to stand in your power. This is very, yeah, this is a very, very justice card here. This is very inner knowing. So again, we're kind of coming back to this self-reflection that was discussed with the strength card here. So, and I noticed very much the sun here as well, which actually is Leo's planet as well, so that makes a lot of sense. Okay, see, now what I find really interesting here is that moving forward from this inner dialogue, this inner battle that you have been going through, because you have gone through an inner battle, you have made your energy stale, kept yourself stuck, before managing to start taking back your energy and your power and becoming victorious in these situations, before the, you know, this justice, this rebalance occurs. And this ending here, this ending that's emotional, it's an emotional ending, but I feel like within that, within your inner knowing, there's something else waiting for you. I feel like there's going to be closure with this situation, and I feel like there's some kind of new beginning happening here as well. Now we do have a few signs here. You know, we've got water, we've got fire, we've got Mercury there, which is all about communication. So maybe this is someone you're already in communication with or will be in communication with. You know, Mercury is a very Gemini part of it. And, you know, again, water signs, it could be their sun, moon, or, you know, rising sign as well. It doesn't mean, because we are all made up of more than our rising sign, our birth sign, so to speak. So don't take it to be quite so literal, I think, in the sense of it could be, yeah, another aspect of their sign. But there is fire and water here. And again, Mercury, communication. This is someone that you have or will be communicating with. This is a new energy, because moving forward here we have the Two of Cups. Again, this is new hope, new beginnings. This is change. This is clearance. This is stuff being moved out of the way for you to I want to say reunite. So this must be someone that's already that you're already aware of, but haven't maybe had a relationship with, like a not like this kind of relationship, do you know what I mean, maybe a friendship or something like that. But there is something more going on here that is new, and there are shifts, and there's a new dawn coming is what I want to say. But communication needs to happen for this piece, for this new dawn, for this new connection, communication, new person, to come back around is what I'm being told. It is definitely about coming back around. So this definitely feels like someone that has been in communication with you or something like that, some kind of friendship, something. There is something where you know who this person is. Okay, anyway, Five of Wands, again, movement, battles. These battles are within yourself. I almost feel a sense of guilt. Funny enough, look at this line here. We have this these other situations that have, and yourself, your mental barriers here, you know, family, maybe friends, work, relationships, you know, whatever these swords are, that your mental blocks right now that are keeping you held back, that you're keeping yourself in this tied position. Following down from that, we have this release of this toxicity, of this painful emotional relationship. And then we have an internal battle with yourself, an internal guilt. I feel like this could be to do with time frame, maybe. I feel like this could be to do with the speed in which this shift occurs, maybe. I'm not quite sure. But there is definitely something to do with feeling guilt towards all of this situation. To be honest, I feel like you almost feel guilty for reclaiming your power, yourself, your dignity, your energy, Aries, and I feel like there is a guilt about the sadness of what it should have been, but you know that it no longer is and no longer will be. And I feel like there is a guilt for a new relationship or new energy, or, you know, whatever this new love is bringing into your life. So there is a lot of guilt that you're going to be feeling as well. But moving forward, what I really like is we have the Fool here. Now he is releasing his past, he is releasing stuff, he is moving forward. He's not looking at the emotional cup spilt on the floor, he's not looking at the stuff he's left behind, he's not looking at the petals coming off of this flower. He is looking forward, he is looking to his future, he is looking to his destiny, he's moving forward in his journey. So although there is quite a bit of chaos here and emotional and mental battles that will be occurring, there is balance, there is peace, there is justice, there is new love, there is regaining and reclaiming your power and your strength here, Aries. So there is a lot of really interesting stuff that is going on here. Very much so. Very interesting. Okay, so whoa, this has gone on. I didn't realize. My apologies. I did not see that that had gone to 24 minutes. I feel like I've been talking for 5 minutes. Okay, got really into that. So what I'm going to do then, so I don't waffle for too much longer, is I'm going to pick just a few more cards and we will call it a day, Aries, because got a lot to do. I mean, perfect. How this just sums this all up perfectly. I love it. So we have the 5 of Gabriel here. It says a challenge that you can resolve. Withdraw from the drama of others. Again, this toxicity, you're withdrawing, you're coming away from your bounds of yourself, your inner dramas, your drama of this toxicity here. This is about removing yourself, withdrawing from the drama of others, and having patience with yourself and those around you. So again, this is that releasing. This is not battling yourself, not feeling guilty for the things that are changing, and having patience with the situations around you. Maybe forgiveness is required, whether that's forgiveness of yourself, maybe this other person needs to forgive you. There is some kind of forgiveness occurring or that needs to occur, but this is resolvable. This is you moving forward. Absolutely. What is this here? Oh, perfect. Okay, so this card was just sat here all by itself. It got left behind and I was like, oh, let's have a look, Aries. Oh, gentle, loving, dreamy, open-hearted, Page of Raphael. I could not make this up if I tried. And this says a new emotional situation, messages regarding relationships, and great intuitive insight. Again, these are new emotional situations. This is your intuition, your inner strength. I mean, that sums that up. I'm not even going to pick any more cards for you, Aries. This says everything it needs to say. So I hope this resonates with you. Please do like, share, subscribe. Don't forget, if there's something that maybe doesn't resonate, please check your sun, moon and rising. Obviously this is your rising, so just sun, moon, maybe Venus. But yeah, this absolutely just sums up everything. So there are some battles, there are some struggles. A lot of it is self-made, keeping you stuck. But there is victory, there is coming back to self, there is endings of toxicity, there is justice, balance and new relationships, releasing of the past here. So new emotional situations, challenges you can resolve. You have got this, Aries. So lots of love. Take care. Please do like, share and subscribe. It means the absolute world to me. If you want to donate, you're more than welcome to. I will post that in the description box as well below. It keeps me being able to do all of this. And if you want a private one-to-one reading, please do. I would love to read for you. Again, all the descriptions will be in the description box. Lots of love. Take care and I will speak to you all soon.